Wave dashing is one of the most stylish and satisfying mechanics in Tekken. Let's go over how to do it, why we use it, and a couple of practice drills. The first step to wave dashing is inputting a single crouch dash, which is forward, neutral, down, down, forward. But instead of stopping there, we go all the way to forward, completing a quarter circle forward input. The reason we do this is because of step 2. Step 2 is canceling your crouch dash with a forward dash. Although forward dash is usually input with forward forward, we can use the last forward input from step 1 as the first forward input of our dash. This means all we need to do is hit forward once and we'll cancel our crouch dash with a forward dash. Step 3 is using the last forward input from the forward dash as the first forward input of the next crouch dash. We can then cancel the crouch dash again with forward and continue like this infinitely. So it looks badass, but what practical use does wave dashing have? Well, as you've just learned, while wave dashing, we're quickly entering both crouch dashing states and forward dash states. This means that at any moment we can throw both crouch dash moves, neutral moves, while standing moves and running moves out of wave dash. I have a tutorial with the exact inputs in my Wavedash tech video. The next benefit of wave dashing is the ability to close distance quickly. If I do forward 2 out of Wavedash with Kazuya, we can see just how quickly we can close the distance. With each wave dash, we're also realigning to the opponent, making our linear moves track far better. This is extremely useful when trying to counter opponents who are sidestepping your typical crouch dash options. So that's great, but how do we practice and implement this into our game plan? The first thing I would recommend is to just practice linking 2 wave dashes in a row. You can go slowly, with the goal being to build muscle memory. Once you're comfortable, you can go to 3, 4, and so on, until you're able to practice doing it infinitely. What I found helps is even when I can do it infinitely, I'll practice just doing 2 wave dashes as fast as possible. This helps with speed, and doing infinite wave dashes isn't that useful in practice. The next thing you'll want to do is figure out your character-specific options out of wave dash and learn to do them. And now, we're ready to implement them into real matches. What I suggest is using it as a quick distance closer and to track people sidestepping. Be extra perceptive with how your opponent is moving, and if they're sidestepping you on approach or moving randomly in neutral, try testing out one of your options. I know mechanics like these can be intimidating at first, but with a little practice, I'm sure you'll all be wave dashing in no time. I hope you all learned a thing or two. And as always, thanks for watching.